let's start the reveal. Join us as we journey through pixels and lore. From self-growth tips to world events galore. Gaming discussions, nothing's off the table. Grab your controller, we're ready and able. It's a wild ride, no need to stable. Welcome to the Nutty, where minds intertwine. Unraveling theories with laughter and kind. From gaming to growth, we keep it real. So tune in right now, let's start the reveal. Peanut and Skip, we're here to stay. Join us on this ride, come laugh today. It's the Nutty Podcast, pull up a seat. Peanut and Skip, Star Hopper, bringing that heat. We're diving deep in the games we play. Conspiracies lurking every single day. Talking about life now, ain't that neat? Welcome to the Nutty, where minds intertwine. Unraveling theories with laughter and kind. From gaming to growth, we keep it real. So tune in right now, let's start the reveal. Join us as we journey through pixels and lore. From self-growth tips to world events galore. Gaming discussions, nothing's off the table. Grab your controller, we're ready and able. It's a wild ride, no need to stable. Welcome to the Nutty, where minds intertwine. Unraveling theories with laughter and kind. From gaming to growth, we keep it real. So tune in right now, let's start the reveal. Peanut and Skip, we're here to stay. Join us on this ride, come laugh today.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to episode 6 of the Nutty Podcast. My name's
are you
Peanut.
Shut the fuck up. Peanut always pisses me off. Hey, Ed.
Welcome, man. Welcome. So, just to give people context, we're just going over subjects on like different things we can try covering. And I just let Skip know that every link is not the same link on the games, but Ganon is exactly the same. So Zelda and Link are both reincarnations every single time. Ganon's the only one who never dies.
So stupid. So fucking stupid. No, the thing that pissed me off is looking into it, and it's even dumber than how you explained it. The fact of the matter that Zelda is the same person reincarnated every single time who is a descendant of this goddess, like, okay, whatever, it's 7 deadly sins, right? It's the fairy princess that was cursed to live forever because of her punishment, yada yada yada. Fine, okay. But then Link, every reincarnation of Link doesn't even necessarily belong to the same bloodline, and it's just some random ass dude that is picked, but somehow they look all exactly the same. They all have the same name of Link, according to Peanut, at least that part. But it's like, no, it's like Link is just a title. It's just a title for the hero. and I'm so mad about it. It's so dumb. I didn't really have an opinion either way about the Zelda games. I do now. I think it's fucking stupid.
There's only one character that's not an actual Zelda bloodline. That's not part of the royal family, but every Link doesn't have to be royally connected to the Legend of Time. But the one who is not connected to the original Helia, goddess Helia from Skyward Sword, is from the Wind Waker. The only female protagonist that's not a bloodline descendant of Zelda herself.
It's fucking stupid. Then it proves the point that it's not what they say it is. If it's a female protagonist that isn't related, I'm so done. I'm already done with this. This is so stupid. Because it's literally okay, if you went, oh, the same bloodline, okay. Why are they all named Link though? That's kind of dumb, but whatever. All same bloodline. All right, makes sense. No, it's just, oh hey, let's just random. This is dumber than the conspiracy that Link is actually Doom Guy. Like,
Doom Guy.
if it was Doom Guy, yeah, because he's this blonde like warrior that kills everything, and then it was him being reawakened from the tomb and whatever. Like there was a theory like when Breath of the Wild came out. I don't know if it was like before that or that just really solidified the theory. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate Zelda. So dumb.
Yeah, I can't see Doom Guy being Link. This, I don't know, it seems off, but
You're
Doom
from
Guy's
the
blonde?
Super Incarnation. Yeah, Doom Guy. Supposedly Doom Guy is like blue eye, blonde. Like it's like he's just your normal looking dude.
At
but
this
he's,
point,
like,
it'd be
super
Cody
rare.
Rhodes.
No.
Or he can be Joe Henry.
We do believe in Joe Hendry here.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, you really got me going with the stupid Zelda thing, man. I knew the moment you're like, hey, you want to do this for a subject, and I went, no, I knew you were gonna say it first thing. I 100% knew it.
Oh no, that's why I was just covering why I was snickering. But let's go into the topic I was gonna throw in here. We're going with another Am I the Asshole? Let's see. I was seeing a couple
Yes,
different
you
ones. Let's see. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to join the same phone plan as my fiance? That's the title. The other day, I, 32 male, my fiance,
Hold on,
20.
wait. Before we read into it, initial thoughts. Am I the asshole? I would say yes. We'll reevaluate after the story, but what do you think right now?
It's a little hard because technically I'm not on the same phone plan as my fiance, and the reason
So you're saying
being, depends. At this point, I'm saying no, because I'm in this scenario. Just like the last one, I happen to be close to that scenario, so I guess these are all just hitting the ballpark at the moment.
All right, fair enough.
So the other day, I, 32 male, my fiance, 29 female, was acting very upset, and when I asked her what's wrong, she responded by telling me I don't help her. When I asked what that meant, she said she is stressed financially and that we should at least be on the same phone plan so that she can save money. I'm on my mom's plan currently because it saves me a lot of money due to my mom getting a nurse discount, family plan, and other discounts. I told my fiance I can't join plans together with her until she can at least have an open conversation about finances with me. Her current part-time jobs are very unstable, and I'm worried I may be the one that ends up footing our total phone. Where did it cut off? Our total phone bill, if she's shorts on cash, I've tried sitting her down several times in the past to discuss our finances and set a budget because she was falling short on a lot of her expenses. She refused each time. I need to see hard numbers on paper like her income, debts, expenses, etc. for me to consider being on her phone plan, I told her. I pay all the mortgage and utilities on my house that she lives in with me, so I feel I'm I feel I'm am this guy messed up the writing. I feel I'm helping her out tremendously in the way. I also help her out by doing car repairs myself on her vehicle and have saved her thousands by now. I'll bail her out of situations here and there. I am very hesitant to take on any more extra expenses at this moment. Am I the asshole?
No, the dude's a dumbass. Like, here's the thing. He should have been having these conversations before being engaged. That dude's just stupid. If you're engaged to somebody and you don't know the financial situation they're going to put you in when you're married, you're a fucking dumbass. And shitty on her for putting him in that situation. Like, I don't care if you are rich as fuck or broke as fuck. The fact of the matter is you need to be open with your significant other on financial things, whether it is, hey, we're saving up for a vacation, or hey, I don't have enough money to cover my rent or my phone bill, whatever. No, he's just stupid. Is he an asshole? Yeah, for putting himself in this situation. He didn't even take the time to go, oh, hey, before we get married, do you want kids? Are you financially stable? Do you have a car? Are you employed? No, the dude's just a fucking idiot. They're both assholes. Fuck both of them.
Yeah, because at this point, she's piggybacking off a lot, and just if she's on unstable, multiple part-time jobs, like, come on, bro, you know what you're dealing with, and you're engaged at that point. A simple thing of she wants to do the phones together is one thing, but she's unstable, so you knew what you're getting into.
I guarantee you they never even thought about it beforehand, and it's she's needy and he has a hero complex. I guarantee fucking to you.
Yep, that sounds like a lot of stuff that does happen. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been there. I've been the dumbass before.
Yeah,
Before my hmm?
I think every man in some capacity has been in that situation.
Yeah, like originally with my first baby mama, like I would front all the money, and I didn't really care. I kept working. I'm like, you know what? Especially because I already had a kid with her. But even prior to that, I would help her out. When we
Yep.
eventually had a kid, I kept fronting money more and more. Whenever they needed something, oh, my mom needs this, whatever. Like that's my kid's grandma, blah blah. Just keep feeding the money. So I always just use it as a basically like a piggy bank. That's all that'd be
Yeah.
happening. I'd be throwing money, and yet I knew in my mind I was like, I know I'm fucking up because at the end of the day I'm the one hustling and struggling, and I just kept my mouth shut. But I knew the situation I was putting myself in. Eventually, the relationship was just really toxic. I just couldn't take it anymore. I left, but I knew I was being a jackass on that. But I did have that hero complex at that point because I didn't want to fail.
Yeah. And like that's understandable. But like, so to what Ed's saying in chat, for those of you who don't know, we are live. We do stream these podcasts Sunday evenings, 9:30 PST. Retired firefighter said I would drop her ass because she has a part-time job. Now here's the thing. I don't agree with that. What I dislike about the situation is the instability of her trying to rely on him and only having a part-time job. If she had a part-time job but it was meaningful, like let's say she worked at like a woman's shelter or like an orphanage, whatever, or hell,
Hmm.
I'll even say a farm because I know a bunch of people who work part-time seasonally at some farms around me, and it's like, yeah, they're doing something meaningful, but they're also supporting themselves with other means like other jobs. But it sounds like this woman is not she's not reliable to make a living, to make a a sound home life. More than likely, This woman sounds like she wants to be the stay-at-home wife and live off of her husband. That's what it sounds like to me. Because here's the thing, they're already saving money because he's on a phone plan with his mother, which he already stated. And with that discount, essentially he'd be losing the discount and paying more money by bundling their phones together. So that's just a stupid thing in itself. The
Yeah,
fact of
because
the matter that she wouldn't even talk about finances means she's hiding something. And the fact of the matter that he didn't push the issue means he's a dumbass.
at that point she's trying to save money, but the thing is, he's already saving money for them together because they're planning their future together. He's already saving. He's budgeting. Even if, like, let's say if they were to bring her on or something, like, there's different means that you can bring someone on and still save. But if you're wanting to do that just to save over there, but you know you're gonna spend more because you got the nurse discount, you got multiple phone discount, and you got other discounts on top of that, maybe from work or whatever it might be. Like, why you want to switch out when you know you're going to spend more? Yet you're trying to save money as a couple because you're trying to get married. So why are you trying to do that? Think of other means. Like, if you think about it, if you open up a separate account, not to say that it's going to be just a conjoined and everybody's money's in there, even if they do a small one that's conjoined where they put a certain amount every month, that's one thing you can do because you're not putting your full financial in case someone's fucking up and you get hit with a bunch of overdraft or someone takes out too much. Because I know I've been there where I made a conjoined account with my baby mama. The same day I made that account, all of a sudden the money I put in there disappeared. And her excuse after I confronted her was, "Oh, I did that by accident." No, you didn't, because there's a max at the ATM. She says she did it at the ATM. You have to go to the teller for the amount I put in there. So for her bullshit lie to say, "Oh, you don't believe me?" No, I don't. Because I made sure there was a max coming out of the ATM. So are you really going to fucking lie to me in my face and say that you did not go to the teller and get the same amount of money that I got in there for both of us out? And you're getting mad because I questioned you? There's many reasons why I'm not with her anymore. That's one reason. And there's a little bit more lore about me.
Not the peanut lore.
Yep.
New peanut lore dropping weekly. I think this "Am I the Asshole" is pretty cut and dry. I think we've established they're both stupid and deserve each other.
Find love in all the wrong places sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Let's see. This is a little long, but I think we'll get something out of it.
All right.
Am I the asshole for giving my husband the silent treatment for the first time because he ignored me at my in-laws? We've been married for 10
First off, they're both assholes. That's a toxic relationship. Neither of them should be in that relationship. That's my first thought.
Yeah, like, how are you gonna give your wife the silent treatment? If you're bringing them to the in-laws, like, that means you already accept them to the family.
How do you give anyone important to you the silent treatment? Like, I've gotten to a point where I've been pissed off, where I'm just like, look, I need a second. I'm gonna walk away. We can talk about this later, and I'll go, because it's like, I know I'm hot tempered sometimes, and I will fly off the handles for the dumbest shit. So I'll be like, cool, we're gonna put a pin in this before I lose my goddamn mind, and I am going to walk away. Done that plenty of times. But
that's acceptable. But when you do that silent, that's it? No. Like, you're gonna go home with that person, especially when you've been married to them. You're gonna go home because you're living together at that point. So you're gonna just give them silent treatment when you get home? Let's see. So it goes, we've been married for 10 years and have kids. My in-laws were in. Here, let me put on this screen. It's gonna be a little bit bigger, easier to read. Better. My in-laws were an issue day one. From overly interfering and dictating our marriage to full on trying to make my husband choose between us. It's been an interesting few years. They finally simmered down the last few years. We're civil now, as they are good grandparents to our kids. Early in our marriage, when we'd sit together, and even when he talked to me, his whole family, aunt, parents, would turn to us and would quiz us about what we were talking about, and suddenly everyone was focused on us. As my husband was an avoidant, this would make him pull back, and a part of they put periods in the weirdest spots on here. A part of me feels like they did it on purpose. For a long time now, when we go there, he doesn't ignore me specifically, but he's quite distant. He won't speak to me unless spoken to, and will choose to sit anywhere but next to me, due to me having to do all the socializing work with his family while he sat quiet and not talking or getting on with his family. I didn't visit his for months. This caused a lot of issue in our marriage as he felt I wasn't being a good wife. His sister came to visit recently, and with my children being close to their cousins, it gave me the push I needed to visit. You would think after asking me to visit for months, he would try to make it pleasant. Everyone was fine. He was the issue. He waddled in and out of the room, seeing there was space next to me, but stayed standing up. I had to ask him to sit down, and even then, he kind of made a face sat down. He was more interactive with others than me. His cousin and aunt and uncle were there, and clearly they noticed. At one point it got hot, and I saw him sat opposite the fan. This person needs to learn how to write. I hate that I hesitated to sit next to him. Worst case scenario was he got up at the pretense of getting something, or as if she knew something or sent something, and I hated it. His whole family always knew our business due to my in laws creating rumors and assumptions. I sat next to him, and it was horrible. He didn't even look at me or acknowledge me. I felt so awkward, as if we were being watched. I took the courage to ask him when we leave with oh man, I gotta basically correct this person's writing. I took the courage to ask him when we leave, which he misheard multiple times, which meant I had to keep repeating it myself. He knew it was past the children's bedtime, but he didn't. But he wanted to wait for me to initiate the leave. As soon as we got to the car and drove off, he suddenly changed a bubbly, chatty version of himself that made me even more angry and resentful. It's so unlike me, as he always been the one to give me the silent treatment. But instead of confronting his behavior, knowing I'd get gaslit, I stayed silent. It's the second day, and it's not talked either. I gotta pre-read some of these because
I think we've heard enough, honestly.
yeah, the grammar is terrible.
He's a weak man from an abusive family, and she just put up with it because she thought that he was the one, and then they had kids, so now they're locked into a relationship together because obviously married 10 years, have kids. Uh, he's a shitty man. She was a desperate woman. Frankly, it's she should have left that marriage a long time ago. If the family itself is pressuring you to choose between one or the other, it's going to be the same thing for the next 10 years that you're married. It's that man and his family, absolute dirtbags. She should never have married that guy, and that's on her. But also, it's on that guy for being an absolute pushover. If you choose somebody, that person is number one. All right, plain and simple. The moment you go, hey, I'm dedicating the rest of my life to this person, that's number one. Now, unless that person turns out to be shitty, controlling, manipulative, there's a whole bunch of exceptions. But regardless, in a normal relationship, when you know husband and wife are normal, everyday people, yeah, that person should become first, number one. Until you have kids, then that person becomes number two, and the kid should be number one. But obviously, he can't figure that out and just knuckles under for his family, even though his
Agreed.
family is a bunch of shitheads.
Agreed.
Plain and
Like,
simple.
how are you gonna be doing that? You choose that, hey, this is the person you want to be with, which, okay, they have kids, so yeah, she should be number two, you're saying. But that's your number one, number two. You are with these people 24/7, basically, compared to
Mhm.
your family. Your family's always gonna come secondary at that point to your direct family, because your new direct family is your wife and your kids. If everything's going well, you have a great wife, you have a great husband, whatever it might be, you stick to that because that's where your comfort is. Not, okay, I gotta deal with my family because they raised me and this and that. Okay, yes, they raised you, but who are you currently living with? Who are you currently devoting yourself to? You should be
Yeah.
devoted to that person you're with. That's why you chose that person. If you don't want to be with them, you basically want to marry your mother or what, or your father, whatever it was. Just don't get married. Stay single for the rest of your life. Become a nun. Become a priest. A priest that doesn't touch anybody. But whatever it might be, like, just stick to your guns. If you weren't ready for the marriage, why continue? Especially 10 years and children. Come on.
Well, there's a certain I'm getting it's relative, but it's a little off subject. I know certain people who think that a relationship will fix every single one of their problems. It doesn't.
Some people
A
think kids will
relation,
fix it.
yeah. If anything, getting into a relationship, having kids, those things will only bring light to your flaws, to your shortcomings, but it does give you the opportunity to fix them. That doesn't mean that it's going to fix everything immediately. It doesn't mean that it's the right call, but it's I do see some merit behind the wanting to do better for a significant other. Now, that doesn't work always for the people who are so desperate to be in a relationship, but I do understand the logic because before I got help, and like I have no problem talking about all my mental illness stuff. Like by all means, if you need to reach out, hit me up in the Discord, whether it is in Peanuts Discord, in my Discord, whatever. I'm perfectly comfortable and open to talking about this. But like before I knew that I had stuff wrong with me mentally, like where I needed to be medicated, that thought did cross my mind of everything will change when I get into a relationship. Right? It'll give me the motivation to be better, to do better, to change. And in the short run, it did. But those relationships didn't last, yada, yada, yada. So getting help, I was able to become a more calm person, not so anxious, not so depressed, start fixing myself to prepare myself to get into another relationship whenever that is. But a lot of people still fight getting help due to the stigma. And like this whole Am I the Asshole article is a whole bunch of people that need a whole lot of mental help, whether it is medical, like pills, or going to a therapist, because shit is wrong in that family.
Like, we've had two back to back where people just should not belong together.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because shit happens. Sometimes you think you're in love, you're not. I've been there. I've been in a toxic relationship, and I've been in a toxic one that just ended up that I had a child with her, but I was able to leave after a good amount of time. Yeah, it took me a while to see it. My friend saw it, didn't tell me, but hey, shit happens. Sometimes they might think, hey, that might be better for him because he's somewhat happy or whatever it might be. But hey, I got out of it. I'm in a much happier
Yeah.
place. I got I got a second baby now. Her birthday's actually tomorrow, so my time in 2 hours turns two. Other than that, yep. Then 2 weeks later, I got my 12-year-old turned 13. That's one from the previous relation I'm talking about. But um, sometimes it takes a little bit of help. It takes a little bit of push to get out of there. But some of
Mhm.
these, like, they're pretty blatant. Just posting online, you can pretty much see they don't belong together. Just from the easy
Yeah.
verbiage we're seeing.
Well, I think, and the main issue with the "Am I the Asshole" articles is it's either the people who are looking for like-minded individuals to tell them it's okay, or it's the person that thinks they're wrong because they've been gaslit, but then everyone's like, no, you're in the right. Don't let them do that to you. It's like one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's either the horrible person that just wants people to feed into their delusion, or the gaslit victim that's like, is this okay? What did I do? Basically, they've been beaten down so much that they need other people's opinions.
I feel like
And
sometimes
like,
you get some of the Karens that just like, oh yeah, this is what it should be, and next you know the comments are like, you're a jackass over here.
it doesn't matter where you go, a Karen will always Karen. Like,
It's true.
if you're, and it's funny because a Karen, I think deep down, Karens know they're Karens, but like, I can't prove that. But if you're a Karen, fuck you. I forget what's the male version, a Kevin or something like that.
I think
It's
so.
like,
The funny
if you're
thing,
one
when
of
I
those,
was picking up a part one time, I was at
yeah,
a dealership picking up a part, and I was waiting for a while. I was coming from my job from another dealership. I was just picking it up. I'm waiting. Guy wasn't showing up. Girl right behind me shows up. Hey, have you been waiting for a bit? I'm like, yeah, I've been here for a while, just waiting. Nobody's showing up. Oh, I think I'm gonna be a Karen right now. Get some help. I was like, oh, go for it. So I was gonna experience a Karen right there. Luckily, the guy heard that and he ran out.
that's one. All right, next one.
This one's short and
We're
sweet.
blowing, we're blowing through these.
This one's called "Am I the asshole for moving my neighbor's bike out of my doorway?"
No,
Yeah, definitely. Like it's your doorway. You just need to get out.
and here's the thing: they said move it. It's not like they destroyed it. Unless they destroyed it, then they're the asshole. But if they just moved it, no. But I feel like I already know the story, what's going to happen. But please continue.
Of course. Let's see. I live in a small apartment building with 4 units. Last week, my upstairs neighbors started storing their bike in the hallway right in front of my door. It's blocking my way, and I've always tripped over it. No, I've already tripped over it twice. I asked them politely to move it, and they said it's just temporary, but it's still there a week later. I moved it against the wall so I can pass, and now they are mad at me for touching their property. Am I the asshole?
No, the because my first thought was it's probably an apartment, and my thought it was going to be the neighbor next door. Like that's what I thought. It's even worse as the neighbor upstairs. Like, bro, you're on a whole nother floor and you're putting it in front of somebody else's. Fuck you. You're just an asshole. That person's lucky that she didn't immediately go to the landlord first. Might have been slight Karen move, but she would have been 100% in the right. No,
Yep.
that's just fucking stupid. If it is causing a blockage of the Theraway traffic, what is it called? Theraflu? That's a medicine. I don't fucking know. Uh, you know what I mean. The main walkway where people like commonly traverse, you're a fucking asshole. Get that shit out of there. They're lucky that they didn't like put it outside so that someone could just take it.
Yeah, because if you're trying to do your thing, you're just trying to go out your door, you're trying to go by your day, and someone's just blocking your doorway, not that they're blocking the entire hallway, they're blocking your actual doorway to where once you get out and you've been tripping over it, you can, even if it's a small trip, it can cause the most weirdest like injuries because sometimes freak accidents happen. You twist your ankle, you break a leg, whatever it might be. It can happen off the most simplest thing. Let's say
Yep.
me, for example, when I was in high school, I used to play football. During our passing league, when it was off season, for the most routine thing that I've done many, many times, it was a routine throw where my buddy was throwing the ball and I just ran a route. Right when I stepped off of my back foot, I heard a loud pop, and next thing you know, I caught the ball and then I started limping, like my leg was hurting real bad. It was off a routine run. I was just doing a quick out. My buddy just threw it, quick out. I've done this many times. As soon as I go for it, loud pop, and I end up pulling my hamstring. It can happen
I,
off
I
the
had a
most routine thing.
I had a I have a buddy. They had a kickball league for work. So they're like in their 30s and stuff. He tore his Achilles kicking a ball, and like not even like super competitive. It was just like a fun like thing that they did for work. So yeah, even the smallest thing, depending on how old you are, you could tear shit just by existing. If you breathe the wrong way, you sneeze, you throw your back out. So
Yes,
yeah,
that is
no
possible.
shit. That lady should have just completely disassembled that dude's bike. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, that one's a straightforward, easy. No, you're not the asshole. The person with the bike is the asshole.
Agreed. Let's see. I think this one's gonna be a little bit more in depth. And put this one on this screen. Am I the asshole for going on a motorcycle trip with my friends instead of my daughter's wedding?
Initially, my thought is yes. However, I imagine there's more to it. It's probably like a stepdaughter or an estranged daughter. You know, it's like divorced, a child of divorce, something like that. So, go for it.
Yeah, my thing. I think yes too, because sometimes you should set your things aside. Because let's say if she likes you a lot, you should be there for her. If she doesn't, out of spite, piss her off or something. I don't know, but I think she would be the asshole at this point. I think someone rated as not an a-hole. Let's see. Some quick context: last year, I was told my daughter was getting married in 2025. I immediately supported the decision and was there every step of the way. Following tradition, I gave her $4,500 for help with venue payment. During the planning process, they changed from a local wedding to a destination wedding in Puerto Rico and forwarded the timeline a year to last fall, giving me a year less to pay for the wedding. Now I had to pay for flights and accommodations for people. Reservations for Airbnb were made and purchased, and tickets were bought. Then they broke up over some petty, immature reasons. I was stuck with the bill. I tried for refunds, but was told the trip was going ahead for revenge photos to make him feel bad. So that, and because my wife and stepkids are Puerto Rican, I said fine. In total, that trip cost me $22,500. How's it go from 4,500 to 22,500? Shortly after the trip, I was invited to ride through Glacier National Park with some buddies. I figured, well, I've paid for multiple trips to Disney as well as multiple trips
Yeah.
for people to go to Puerto Rico, so sure, I think I earned it. My buddies and I plan. Mhm.
One thing real quick. I have been through Glacier National Park. It is gorgeous. It is such a serene ride through. 100% recommend anyone go through it.
What
Just make
state
sure
is
you're
that in?
safe. Montana. I think it's Montana and part of Wyoming and South Dakota.
Okay.
Like very, very little bits into the other states. But absolutely gorgeous. Fantastic trip. Um, but yeah. So first off, it's the wedding didn't happen.
No, I
And
still got
then
like 5 sentences, I think.
oh no, I can already see this going. And then it's probably what they get back together and then want to have a wedding. Go
um,
ahead.
I don't even know where it's going. See, my buddies and I planned this for September. My daughter left about 4 months ago, and oh yeah, you're right. And to go back to her man and didn't say a word to me. We haven't talked since she left. Zero explanation or call. The other day she showed up to the house, told me matter of fact that the wedding is back on and I needed to be there. I was gonna it was gonna be Thursday 9/11. It's a weird date. I told her I can't make it and I prepaid plans already. They said really going to miss the wedding. I told her I was there for the first one. She said that there wasn't one, and according to the bank account, she walked off and now I apparently am the asshole. Hey, you called it.
No, because that obviously that marriage is going to be a sham no matter what. The marriage will fall through eventually. Honestly, the daughter is a dumbass. So no, here's if it was like first off, destination weddings. That's that's a bold move in itself. Whether it is a solid relationship or not, the fact of the matter of getting people to go to your destination wedding, that's the gamble. And then to have it not even go through and to be kind of just stuck with the bill. Now, granted, I understand going even after the wedding falls through because you already paid for most of the shit and you're not getting that money back. You might as well go enjoy Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
But now It's coming back. You don't. She doesn't even talk to you. She's an asshole herself, and then getting together with some shitbag boyfriend. No, I don't think they're an asshole.
But what I
Like I
find
said,
funny is that she spent 22,500. But why are they paying for people's flights? I thought on a destination, like if they're going, they're they're gonna pay for it,
yeah,
not the people
yeah,
that are inviting.
generally. Um, I had a friend who just did a destination wedding. Everyone who was going paid for themselves.
Mm,
As far as flights went and hotel stays, but everything else was the normal. You know, the bride's family paid for this, the groom's family paid for that, yada yada yada. It all depends on how the structure of the families who are putting the wedding on.
mm.
But no, I don't think that that person's an asshole. No, I think their child's an asshole. Like you already got stiffed $22,000. You're not getting stiffed for, and depending on where, if they're a motorcycle trip, it is going to be, riding. So it's going to be
No, you
quite the
disappeared.
long drive. What did you do?
Nothing.
I didn't touch anything.
You disappeared. There you
Oh,
are
there it
again.
goes. So you did do something. I didn't touch nothing.
No, you randomly disappeared. Your name was gone.
I don't know. All right, but anyways, yeah, it's no.
What the
Plain and
daughter
simple.
should do is have the wedding at the end of that trip, wherever they're supposed to finish. Have it right there. It'll show up just in time.
Sure. But no, they probably want another destination wedding because they think they deserve it. They're probably a spoiled brat.
They sound like it.
That's plain and simple. On to the next one.
Let's see what we got. What we got. What the heck? This is would I be the asshole?
Interesting.
Let's see. What is this long or is this short? Oh, I think nobody liked it or they got in trouble because they just got blocked.
That's funny.
I can still read it, but the rest of it is gone. That sounds kind of bad. I'm glad they bumped it for whatever it was. It says about pressing charges against my old PE teacher. Um,
I
Not
don't know.
going
As
to a
they just go to
twin's
the next one.
wedding. What? Am I the asshole for not playing video games for my brother who has a nerve disorder and not playing games in front of him at all anymore? Let's see. Um, little
I'm gonna
kids.
call it right here. I bet it's the mom trying to guilt trip the kid or the parents guilt tripping that kid to play games for the nerve disorder kid and not letting that kid live his life. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, it's a little long, but yeah, let's do it. Let's see. I, female 17. My brother, 16-year-old, has a nerve disorder is getting worse. He used to like playing video games a lot, but now he can't play video games anymore. He's tried a bunch of adaptive controllers and assistant settings, but they don't really work anymore. So a few times he's had me play video games for him. Basically, it's me controlling the character, but my brother makes all decisions for things like skill points, customization, any game decisions, which direction to go, what quest mission to do, and stuff like that. He tried doing it with our parents too, but our mom doesn't like violence at all, so she won't. And our dad isn't very good at tech stuff, and every single time he needs every little thing re-explained, even a lot of times during the same game sessions. Then he keeps on dying, so it doesn't really work. He enjoys it and keeps asking me to play for him more, but I said no because it's very unenjoyable activity for me. There's nothing fun about basically just being a verbal input machine for him. Plus, if it's a game I've played before, it's so boring, and if it's a game I haven't played before, it ruins the experience for me. Also, it takes up a lot of time, makes makes me not like playing video games so much. I do like playing video games, but by myself. But I also don't always want to be in front of the screen. So if I play video games for him, it takes up my mental capacity for screen time, and I don't get to play games by myself. Still, he wants me to play for him because it's the only way to sort. It's a kid, so I can understand all the verbiage. Feel like he's involved in the game. I kept refusing, so he started bothering me whenever I was playing video games. He would come in the room and sort of backseat me, telling me what I should do. I shouldn't have done that. It gets annoying. Even he, even if he is quite, uh, even if he's quiet for a minute, it gets annoying when someone's silently judging you every time. It makes you second guess what you're doing. Kind of like if I'm in school with the teacher. So I started playing video games on a Steam Deck and Switch because I can be on my bed right against the wall so I don't bother my brother. He can't look over my shoulder, at least move away, and he tries. He gets mad at me when I don't let him choose for me, and I don't let him play the game for me. I told him he should just watch streamers play then, but he says it's not the same because he doesn't get to feel involved because he never reads the comments.
So, is there more?
I just paraphrased what I could because it was getting pretty
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. Here's the thing, right? This is going to sound bad. And weirdly enough, when I say this, I'm not joking, even though it's going to sound like I'm joking. Dude should get good. I don't want to hear that he can't use the adapters because of his nerve damage. They make the adapters specifically for people who are unable. I think he just doesn't want to actually play the games. I think he gets some sick enjoyment out of forcing people to play the game for him. I think the younger sibling needs to actually put in the time to learn how to use these new gaming apparatuses for his condition. I think the sister doing it for him, very kind. I support it. But the sister obviously needs her own life because she can't just be doing this his entire life, and that's just enabling. I think whatever his condition is, more than likely will only get worse as time goes on, because that's normally how nerve conditions are. Like my dad, he has MS. It'll never get better. It'll only get worse, and we just move every day to try and get him through it. That's simple as that. So the kid needs to basically get into a position to help himself out. I'm trying not to sound like an asshole to this kid. I don't know all the situation, but like, no, the sister needs her own fucking life.
I'm about to put a vote in. Is Skip the asshole?
I'll fucking take that. If you want me to be an asshole, I'm gonna fucking shit about this kid.
No, and I agree because the thing is, if you're not good, they make special controllers. Like you're saying, they make them purposely so you can still play, and they make sure.
I've seen a disabled gamer. He uses it's an air tube with controls inside, and he uses his tongue and air to control the character.
Oh, that's crazy.
That has no arms, and the dude's a fucking gamer. So obviously, if he's coming into her room and doing all this stuff, he has mobility. So get good, kid.
Yeah, like even if he has like a short arm, whatever it might be, they make those special controllers that are like kind of like a disc jockey's like turntable, just so you can play the game to where you're just tapping it, easy moves. And there's a lot of people that are good at games that are even better than people that are fully capable, just by using that controller. Fully capable, but yet they get taken out by someone with a disability, which in general you might think it's a disability, ends up becoming an advantage. How are they doing better than you if you think you're so special with two operating hands, you got all this stuff, but yet someone with the disadvantage is actually doing better than you. So no, I don't feel bad for that kid.
I'm only special because I licked the bus windows.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Exactly.
But that's what happens. Like they make all these certain things just so you can still live a normal life. If you're
Yeah.
not good, I'm sorry. Get good. That find a new hobby.
Yeah. All right. Excellent. We're fixing the world one am I the asshole at a time.
Let's see. Am I the asshole for taking walks on my lunch break? The
No.
fuck? It's your lunch break.
No. Here's the thing. It's going to be, oh, you need to be, work says I need to be available the whole time I'm at work, even on my lunch break. No, you're not the asshole. I can clearly tell this one right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna be too.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have my employees fucking like I'm a manager. I'm not gonna fucking tell my employees what they can and can't do during their lunch. The only
Yeah.
thing I can't have them do technically is I can't have them getting drunk and high, because then if they come back and they're operating heavy machinery, then can't have that. But other than that, I'm not gonna tell them
No
what
one
to
can
do.
have.
See, a few years ago, I started a job that was more office based than previous jobs. Because of that, I was moving less and gaining some weight, and I'm very out of shape. I'm not overweight, but I'm carrying a little more fat than I'm used to, and I can tell my cardio ability has gone down. I get an hour paid lunch per day. You get a paid lunch? Lucky bastard. A lot of my coworkers eat at their desk, and I do a little work, like maybe answering an email, but mostly eating. I personally go to my car to eat and then do laps around the parking garage because before I go back in, I am never gone for more than an hour. I am back on time. Recently, I did my normal routine. I grabbed my lunch, went to my car, and I ate it. Then I started on my walk. I happened to run into my coworker during my walk. He was out there because he forgot needed something from his car. He stopped me and asked if I was doing what I was doing. I told him I ate my lunch and now I'm taking a walk before my lunch break is over. He didn't like that answer and said our lunch break is for eating, not walking. And that when I am done eating, I should go back to work. I told him we are given an hour for
I'll wait till
lunch.
that guy to get fucked.
Pretty
That dude
much.
needs to get fucked.
I want to use all of it in the best way I can. I think he told other people because then I've been receiving comments before I go on break and I didn't receive before. I don't think I was wrong. I'm entitled to my break. All my work gets done on time. I take it about the same time every day, so it's expected. I won't be available, and I maybe come back a few non urgent emails. I have my phone on me in case someone calls for an emergency, which has never happened. I talked to my parents about it and they both said they work through lunch and I shouldn't be out walking, but also they're older and raised in a different time. So I don't know if I should trust their judgment. So am I the asshole for taking a walk during my lunch break? ETA, it's paid. A lot of people think it's unpaid. I am paid for it. I'm salary. My manager doesn't have an issue, but some people I work with do have an issue knowing I use part of it to walk. If your salary, like, like, let me just jump on this one. If your salary, I get that you're saying you're paid for your lunch. Like me, I'm salary plus commission, and me, I just work through my lunch because that's how I am. Not that you have to be. I don't, even my employees, if my employees they're given a lunch, I make sure they take their lunch. I get pissed at them if they try working for their lunch. I'm like, bro, go relax. Let me stress. I'm your manager. Let me stress. Go relax. What kind of shit is
Yeah.
that?
No, and in that she said her manager was fine with it. If your manager's fine with it, tell everyone else to fuck off. Like, you're not my boss.
Yeah.
Like, stay in your fucking lane. If I want to walk, it's a break. It is an hour-long break. It is an established break. If you're such a sheeple that you follow every single order to the T of, oh, I need to get back to work, even though, you know, I took 10 minutes to eat my lunch. Cool. You're dumb because you still have to stay X amount of time
Mhm.
at work. So, no, if you need to eat, take a walk for your mental health just to make sure that you're not going to beat the shit out of somebody at work or, you know, to be healthy, like they were saying, fucking do it. I've had to stop people from working during their breaks where I work. It's like, no, stop what you are doing. It is lunchtime. You need to eat. No, that one actually pisses me off because it's like people need to mind their own fucking business.
Yeah, because I also see it from the manager side. I know there's dicks out there that they manage a different way. Me personally, I make sure my employees are doing good. If they're stressing out, hey, go take a quick lap, go whatever, go get yourself a drink, or go take your lunch. I got it. Don't worry about letting me take the stress and make sure you're good. I don't care if I'm stressing. It's my department. It's my thing to stress about, not you. You go relax, let me take the brunt of it. That's the type of manager I am, and that's why I think this person is not the asshole. The other guy should mind his own fucking business, because even though your salary, oh, it's a paid lunch. No, it's not. It's just saying that no matter what, if you take a lunch or not, you're gonna get paid the exact same, because that's a salary. Go take your
Yep.
lunch, because even in California, where I'm at right now, California, even though your salary, you're supposed to be taking an hour lunch, 30-minute minimum. You have to, even though your salary, you have to. The only time you can waive it is if you're in the medical field, like if you're a mercy responder, if you work on an ambulance, stuff like that. Only times you can waive it. But even if your salary, you have to take a lunch. You can't
Yeah.
be told what to do during your lunch. You can relax, you do whatever the hell you want, don't work. Anybody tells you to work, they're in the wrong. And in California, you can get sued for anything. You can get sued for telling someone what to do during their lunch. So, no, that person's not an asshole. The other worker should mind his own fucking business.
Yeah. All right. We have been up for almost an hour. What do you think? One more?
Yeah, we could go through. We go through one more. Let's see.
We'll do one more.
For, no, not that one. Um, this one says everyone sucks. See, am I the asshole for letting my girlfriend stop coming over in the mornings after my mom's friend complained about her showering?
Wait, read that back.
Am I the asshole for letting my girlfriend stop coming over in the mornings after my mom's friend complained about her showering?
I'm assuming the mom's friend is her boyfriend or some sort of fuck buddy. That's okay. Continue. I'm
My girlfriend works a
realistically,
12. Huh?
realistically, I think that's for the best for his girlfriend because my bet is it's the mom's like boyfriend or something, and he's a fucking creep.
Could be. Let's see. My girlfriend works a 12-hour overnight shift, 7 p.m., 7 a.m.
Ah, pinche Junior. Por eso te dejó Leslie, güey.
Evil chicken. How you doing, buddy? We're reading Am I the Asshole right now. Let's see. After she sometimes comes to my place to shower and sleep, she usually arrives around 8:15, takes a quick shower by 8:30, then crashes for the day. Here's where the issue comes in. My mom's long-term friend who rents the basement complained that the sound of the shower at 8:30 in the morning woke him up. My mom passed the complaint along to me and asked if my girlfriend could avoid showering until everyone is awake. I told my girlfriend she felt uncomfortable continuing to come over, understandably, in my opinion. After working all night, the last thing she wants is to feel like she's disturbing people just by taking a basic shower before bed. So she decided not to come over in the mornings anymore. She didn't cause drama or make a scene, just quietly adjusted. I later told my mom what my girlfriend decided. She got upset, not because of the shower, but because my girlfriend chose to stop coming over in the mornings. My mom insists that wasn't her intention, but from our perspective, asking someone not to shower after a night shift pretty clearly sends a message that their presence is disruptive. For context, I also pay rent in the house. My mom's friend has lived here for years and pays rent too. We all share the space. It's not like my girlfriend was being loud and unreasonable, just taking a 5 to 10 minute shower in the morning, which seems pretty standard. Now my mom's upset with me, but I feel like I handled it fairly. I passed the message along. My girlfriend made a calm and mature decision, and now somehow I'm caught in the middle. Am I the asshole for not pushing back harder on the complaint, for letting my girlfriend decide to stop coming over in the mornings?
No, the dude's just a pussy. Like, that was the right call on the girlfriend's part because it's like, okay, obviously she has her own place to stay. The the guy though, it's like, okay, you're living with your mom, whatever, you're paying rent, fine, okay. And then there's this other random dude. Okay. You shouldn't be sharing the space with the random dude with your girlfriend there. It's weird because like I don't know the relationship that they all have with this random ass guy. Generally, when it comes to a tenant landlord situation, you're not like the best friends. You're not like hanging out drinking beers all the time, whatever. Like maybe the guy, he's just, you know, nice dude, doesn't sleep really well, whatever, fine, I whatever. Like the dude, the kid in this situation, I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's a pussy. Like I think he needs to like move out of his mom's house, and if he's serious about this girlfriend, which it seems like it because she's showing up like mid like morning, like 6, 7, 8 o'clock, whatever, because she works a third shift job and needs to take a shower and then needs to sleep, and she's choosing to go and spend time with this boyfriend, whether it's just crawling into bed and sleeping with them. Okay, cool. Like, dude, you won't have these issues if you move out too. So I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's making bad decisions.
And I agree on that because that it's showing that the girl has interest in him. The girl wants to spend time with him, and she's making an effort to go over, spend the morning sleeping because she's trying to catch up on sleep. By the time she wakes up, she's already gonna be in his arms, already ready to, hey, let's go spend some time together. She's not even somewhere else. She's not doing anything with anybody else. She's dedicated to you, and she's saying, hey, I'm coming over to your house. I'm gonna go to sleep, and just I'm gonna wake up and we're gonna go do something. That's basically what she's saying by saying I'm gonna come over, quick 5-10 minute shower, which is real standard, and just knock the hell out.
Yeah,
I'll see you when I wake up.
and I'm sure the dude has a job too. So even if it's just like, hey, I work, you know, 11 a.m. to whatever. Like, cool. He's waking up. She's there. It's like, oh, hey, good morning. Nice to see you. Da 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 da. Off to work. But yeah, that'd be so much easier if they had their own place.
Exactly, much easier. But yeah, like she's
And
showing the effort. Why not? You know what? Just move out, get somewhere where you'll be accepted. Have I tried the dungeon? I have not tried the dungeon. Because the asshole that's complaining about the shower actually stays in the dungeon, aka basement.
I don't know if that's what she was referring to, but sure.
There's a joke behind her dungeon comment.
Oh, are we talking that kind of dungeon?
No,
Like, are we
so every time I go into her chat, she says that I troll her. She says that I troll her, so I always end up in the dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Cause I end up banned for like a minute or two, so I somehow end up in a dungeon.
I've done that plenty of times. Chicken. Yeah, no, he deserves to be banned. Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't permabanned him yet. But no, Peanut doesn't deserve to be in that kind of dungeon. He deserves to be in just the bad person dungeon. No, I 100% do. There's days I hate this man. Love him to death, great guy, but I hate him. He's made me almost crash out many a times playing Repo. And you know what the worst part was? Is I played with him with his buddies. And when he plays with us, little shithead gremlin breaking everything. The moment he goes in with his buddies, he is fucking locked in. Fuck this guy. Peanut, you are the asshole.
I gotta make a Reddit post.
Am I the asshole for trolling my friends? Yes. Yes, you are, Peanut. Post ended. You have your answer. But yeah, it's... We know, we accept Peanut for who he is. We know he's a good dude. We let it slide because we know him. But yeah, it's... As far as the am I the asshole comment, yeah, no, it's... The kid just needs to man up, get his own place with his girl, and stop living with his mom. It's plain and simple.
Agreed. And guys, I do want to share with you guys, this is the first time I'm showing these. These are going to be the new shirts I'm going to be releasing.
Peanut, do we have new merch?
We have new merch. We have new merch.
This is a joke. I knew about this beforehand, mainly because Chef Mike trolled me in the Discord. Chef Mike, if you're here, fuck you, but I love you.
Let me see. Is it sharing? It is now. So guys, let me show you. Let me make it a little bit bigger. If it lets me. It's not letting me. Just a wee bit.
You know what? You know what the thing is though? When I did the whole thing of do we have merch? It's because we don't talk about it. It's the same way that I promote Peanut's Dubby more than he does. Use code Nutty to get whatever percentage off your Dubby order. I'm not even affiliated. I have no reason to promote it, and yet I'm here, the one doing it.
I was gonna have a sponsor by Factors 75 today, but I haven't done it.
Can we just have one episode where we just go through all the sponsors you have? He's like a hoarder. Like there's so many that I know of, and I know there's even more than that. There's Razer, there's Dubby, obviously there's the new Factor that you're talking about. There was the jerky, there was the energy mints or gum or whatever it was. Oh god, what were the other things? You've told me about a bunch of them, and I just get so like I'm irritated is not the word, but I get dumbfounded at like how many things you have, but like never talk about. And I'm like, why? Why do you have all these things, but like you don't like Keymailer? You got like, or wait, was it you or was it Cass? I got like 30 games, and then like
both of us
needed to play. Was it both of you? Okay, because like. I was playing that Static Dread game. You're like, oh, I forgot to do this one.
I did forget to do that one.
Like, when it comes to Keymailer, I'll get like one or two. That way, and normally the one I'll just do like immediately the same day I get it. But like, when you guys are doing like 30, I'm like, how the fuck are you guys keeping track of what you need to do?
It has a checklist.
Yeah, but you even said you didn't do the one Static Dread one.
Yeah, I did forget that one. But yeah, I got a lot of different sponsorships. I got a couple different energy drinks, gaming chairs. I got Nerd or Die. Let's see what else I got. I don't even know what that is. It's more like helping out streamers with like collaborations, all those different things. Okay. Let's see. I got Amazon.
Hold on, we got way off track. That's my bad. I apologize. Let's talk about the merch.
Yeah, so I got this shirt right here. This one is the Peanut for the Team Nutty, the Nutty podcast shirt. Also, I have the Skip shirt. That's his right here. His arm, his name's on the left arm, mine's on the right arm. So if you're standing side by side with your buddy, you got your Nutty podcast staring at each other. So look, that one looks just like Skip.
let's do a competition. Whichever shirt gets more purchases, that's the winner.
Yeah, we can always do that. But look, Skip, you got the whole astronaut look. You got the same beard and everything. You're even holding some kind of soda or energy drink, whatever that might be. And me, your good old nut. Right here, gaming. For some reason the controller's facing the opposite way from me, but that's because you're coming over to hang out. Grab the controller from me.
Sure. That's the reason why it's backwards.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right,
guys,
right.
check it out. The new Nutty Podcast merch at teamnutty.com. If you want to be more exact, www.teamnutty.com. Check it out, guys. Check out all the new drops. This one will be live momentarily. Let's see. Save. Both shirts are now live, guys. They do go for $19.99. Pretty reasonable on the pricing, I would say. But both shirts are now live, guys. This was episode 6 of the Nutty Podcast. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Guys, do check out the streams throughout the week. My schedule is chaotic. I don't have guaranteed days. I just come in. I might not even be on tomorrow because tomorrow is my youngest's birthday. So, gonna be celebrating most likely with her unless she knocks out really early. But other than that, Skip, you doing Wednesdays?
Yep, I will be back Wednesdays. My schedules are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sometimes I change it up due to scheduling issues, but normally it's those 3 days. So come hang out. I do a variety of games. I think this Wednesday I'll be continuing Static Dread, the old Lighthouse. So come hang out for that.
Yeah, guys. So drop on follow. Skip Starhoppers is his handle on Twitch. Also, since my buddy's in here, give Evil Chicken a follow. Real cool streamer, plays a lot of janky horror games, and real great person that you would love hitting sound alerts on. Trust me, you will not end up in a dungeon, but you might join a chicken cult.
I mean, listen, if the dungeon is included in the chicken cult, I'm not going to be mad about it.
But once again, guys, we'll see you guys pretty soon. Also have a menace in chat that never wears panties according to the sound alerts they play.
We all know it's Peanut. We know it's Peanut because he does it to me too. Literally, he came in with a raid from me to somebody else, and it was no panties on raid. I'm like, come on, man. We know it's you, Peanut. It's always you.
Every chat I throw you guys in.
Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us during the Nutty Podcast. We hope to see you guys around soon. And yeah, I think we're going to be raiding out.
Yeah,
You
episode
have
7
someone
will
in
be
mind?
in 2 weeks, guys. It's going to be on August 24th, the day before my oldest's birthday. So my 2 kids are both 2 weeks apart. But it's going to be on August 24th, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right now, I'm looking for someone. You know what? I'm going to send you guys over to
Two-Dog.
one of our usuals. Yep.
Yeah, Two-Dog and Aldo.
Yeah, I'm saying two that I did Naldo recently.
Okay.
Thank you, Evil Chicken.
So-
Thank you.
Check out our boy Two-Dog. Hilarious, dude. Right now, he's getting his ass beat in Battlefield 6. Definitely deserves the love. He's kind of doing the partner push thing, but he hasn't really been pushing it for a while. But dude completely deserves it. So make sure you give him some love, give him a follow, and check him out whenever he is streaming. Does a lot of horror stuff, a lot of indie games, and shooters.
And guys, do copy that raid command because he does love hearing that one. Check him out, guys. Two Dog, real great streamer. But show him that love from Team Nutty and the Nutty Podcast, guys. We'll see you guys all on the next one.
Bye.
It's the Nutty Podcast. Pull up a seat. Peanut and Skip Star Hopper bringing that heat. We're diving deep in the games we play. conspiracies lurking every single day. Talking about life now, ain't that neat? Welcome to the Nutty, where minds intertwine.